Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Gleaner Heights, where hopefully tomorrow is going to be a nice sunny day. Hello, this is tomorrow's weather. Tomorrow will be a sunny day, a perfect day to be outdoors. Well, isn't that marvelous? Right, there's nothing particularly big happening tomorrow. Let's actually go ahead and see if we've got... I think we're actually okay with all of our produce right now, which is particularly... good. I don't think we have anything more to plant. Let me just double check something. And this is something to do with the controls once again. Let's drop that down to 35. Left stick run. You know what? Yes, actually, I would like to be able to run on the left stick. That's what I want. That's what I want. There we go. Fantasticus. Okay, let's come out and see what's going on. We've got some, can I jump over? There we go, marvellous. Okay, all is well. How are we doing over here? We are doing reasonably well. And I can, in fact, plant some more crops. Marvellous. Hello, my lovelies. Womp. 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 Unfortunately, no egg. Though, what? When did that egg get put in there? Ha. Ha ha ha. I'm not entirely sure about this one. Should I be a little bit concerned, I wonder? No, now. Come on, you know where you gotta be. You gotta be down here. Can I? There we go. Womp. Right. I'm not sure that I put that egg in there. Was that my automaton's doing? Because that would kind of be cool. The game does struggle a little bit with hopping over that fence, I will note. Just using the analog stick, that is. There we go. That time it didn't hurt. Right, let's go ahead and drop these wonderful things in there. Marvelous. Right, we no longer need this up there. Let's move all my things around. Something like that, I think, will do for the time being. Right, let's have a quick gander at how much money we've got. We've got more than enough, I would say. And with our automaton doing so much work, I'm not sure we need to worry over much about, well, a number of things, actually. Right, let's go into the item storage. No, that's all good. We'll take out... Sure, we'll take out the cucumbers. Yeah, we'll just take out all of it. I'm not too certain if there's an easy, convenient way that we can split a stack from an inventory like that, so we won't bother. There we go. Let's get all of this planted. There we are. And hopefully our automaton will swoop back up and take care of all of that for us. Now then, where are we off to next? Let's drop down some of these. There we are. Don't need that out. And the next thing is obviously we're going to go and see if we can't get our items upgraded. I think that is the most important thing right now. Is this open? I think it's open from, 8 a.m. Perfect. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, you need something upgraded? I do, in fact, need something upgraded. My hammer. I need 1 day to upgrade this tool. Is this okay? Oh, I love the fact that you ask. Yes, it's okay. Excellent. I will begin right away. Oh, this is fantastic news. Fantastic. Let me just make sure that you are actually open. Yes, you are open tomorrow. I thought you were, but for a dread moment there, I was a little bit concerned. Let's put it that way. I think we'll organize our inventory somewhat like this, shall we? There we go. I think that's going to be good. Right, well, the first thing we're going to do today, we're going to head off into the mountains and we're going to grab us some more herbs. I do need to get my hatchet upgraded reasonably soon, as I believe that is going to be the main source of our wood for, well, pretty much the rest of the game, I imagine. Alright, what have we got in here? Now, a lot of people have suggested I speak with the agent. Spring is a mysterious season, life is reinforced, and dormant species wake up. But for me, spring always carries the hidden essence of decay. The green leaves will become compost in the months to come, and all life sprouted from nature's verdant bosom will soon begin its march towards oblivion. Is that all there is? An endless cycle from birth to death? Well, yes. sorry I can't be as flowery or poetic as you, but there you go. Yes, that is my answer. Now, a couple of people have also suggested that I use the bombs that we have discovered to try and... There we go. To try and burrow our way through some of the larger rocks. And I will confess, that is not something that had occurred to me, but it should have. That's a really, really quite good suggestion. Well played. Well played indeed. Let's go and grab the remainder of the items here. Interestingly, I can't run diagonally. And I think that's because the game generally doesn't allow you to move diagonally. The game is basic in that it really only considers 4 directions. And the diagonal directions in the game's control, or at least as far as it feels, I mean, I haven't seen the code, but it feels that the game really does think of diagonals as simply a combination of north and east and south and west and so on and so forth. And as a result of that, it doesn't allow for moving around in quite the same way. Now, is this going to work? If it does, that's amazing. Alas, no. It was a good idea, though. It was a very good idea. I'm going to give you that. That was a solid plan. Oh well. Right. Well, what I'm going to do with the rest of the day then? We could go back down the mine. I would like to get some more materials together. But we can't go mining today. That's just flat out, you know, traditional mining. We can't. But I wouldn't mind. Oh, hello. Hi, Aavak. Good to see you. Thank you, Michael. Good to see you too. But I wouldn't mind heading down and getting some more of the advanced components. Yeah. I'll have to admit, for all the boredom living in a small mountain town entails, it also has its perks, like a walk in the forest. Well, you could do that in a forest town. You don't need to go to a mountain town for that. Or you could do that living in a town that's at the bottom of a valley, and you just walk up the mountain into the forest, like I used to do. And then you get to live right next to a castle. It has its perks. And also, like, you're only 20 minutes outside of the capital city by train. That has its perks too. Nope, can't go in there. I really did have the best of both worlds when I grew up. I'll be honest, I lived in what was effectively a fairly rural area, heads of the valleys, but because everywhere in Britain is very close to everywhere else in Britain, you were never very far away from a big town. What's the saying? What was it? 200... what was it? I can't remember now. It's something along the lines of 200 meters in America is a short distance, and 200 years in Britain is a short amount of time, or something along those lines. But it is a very, very different perspective when you live in an extremely old but extremely small country. Like, our concept of distance, entirely different. Also, our concept of age, entirely different. My back hurts from all the chopping. What chopping? You're in the square. Hello, Aavak. I trust things are going well on your farm. They are. I really do wish you'd say more, though. Hey, you like walking around, don't you? Sometimes I go for long walks myself, with no particular destination. Here you go. Thanks. Oh, not a particularly well-liked gift, that one. I know someone who'll appreciate these gifts. Here we go. Thank you. You're welcome, Penny. Also, let's have a chat. Can I have a chat? Hello, how are we today? I am very good. Where is your daughter? She especially likes these gifts. Actually, let me have a look. What would you like to buy? Well, can I actually buy anything like... No, it doesn't look like I can. You know what though? Sure, I'm gonna buy a hamburger. Oh yeah, thank you. Just because. There we go. And let's have a look around. Hello. Thank you. I like what I do. It's a lot of walking, delivering goods to others, but I've gotten used to it. I've talked with the doctor. Going around town, eh? Good. Walking is good for the heart. Indeed, indeed. I'm also going to go and check out the hospital. It's been a while. Just bathroom. Can I investigate? No. There we are. Nope, nothing there either. Anything up here other than the chest I've already opened? No. Oh, well, let us be on our way. That may actually be the only reason that little area up there even exists. Actually, I'm fantastically curious. No. No good reading material in the waiting room. For shame. For shame. Hello. Be careful, Aavak. Some places outside of town aren't all that safe. No, nothing there either. I do wish that some of the books, even if it was just fluff text, like just, I would be very appreciative if the fluff text had some sort of relation to the job. Like, I don't know, it just gave you an idea about the character's personality, the sorts of literature they keep close by, and that sort of thing. I think it would actually be quite nice. Anything up here? Ooh. Hi, it's beautiful outside, isn't it? I don't know what to say. I love this. You are more than welcome. Let's see. Hey, Aavak, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Danny, thank you. Still waiting for the sprites. Come on, this has got to be some sort of portal. No? Maybe I was running the wrong direction. Next time I'll try circles in the opposite direction. One day I'm going to find a toadstool ring or a little ring of stones, and it is going to be a portal to a noon. It's going to be great. Hello there. So many things to do, so little time. That is true, actually. Well, in fact, no, it's not. Hey, thanks. You're welcome. It's not for me, at the very least. I've got a lot of time. I find myself wanting something to do with my time rather than wanting time to do it in. Hi, Aavak. Everything okay? Yeah, right now. I mean, except in real life, in which case it is exactly the opposite. Oh, if only I had more time. More time to do more videos. Right. Well, hello. Haha! Clarence is so kind driving the kids to school every morning. The school's right next to the office. He works, sure, but still. Here you go. My last night flower. Why, thank you. You're more than welcome. Right. Well, I probably shouldn't have just leapt over a fence at her, though. Even if I was bearing gifts of flowers, that must be a little bit intimidating. It's like, yeah, okay, hi. Hi there. Right. Now then, how much would be a cow? That's probably one of the next things I want to build up to. Have you tended your farm before running around? I have, actually. People react to what you give them. Most presents are okay for them, but there are a few items that they actually love. And I found one that at least one person loves, which is great. I need to get on top of my gift game, though. I am way behind. Way behind. In Stardew Valley, with the amount of time that I put into Gleaner, the same amount of time in Stardew Valley, I already knew, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people's favorite gifts. I feel a little bit behind. Hello. No talkie? Let's go and see if I can interact with you. No, I can't. Well, I need silicon and lithium. I do have that. And a battery, so I don't have sulfur, which is a problem. I could possibly make a better watering can. Might be interesting. Harvest mod and animal mod. Slightly improves animal feeding efficiency. Give it to the Automaton helper in the workshop. I mean, this one, I'm not sure I'm going to need. I'll be honest. But it does seem that you can only have the Automaton doing one thing at a time. So, for me, it seems more likely that we're going to need to tell the Automaton to water every day except the days where the following day is going to be particularly wet. So if it's raining, tell it to harvest, I guess, rather than... why am I not killing you? There we go. If we tell it to harvest instead of taking care of animals, because I can't guarantee that it is going to be able to actually... I'm near you. Please stop making me waste my energy. I don't have enough. Mostly because of you, actually. Ouch. But if we tell the Automaton to feed the animals... Oh, there we are. Perfect. then the issue there is that it may well use up our animal feed when there is no benefit to it. Will you please hold still? You're gonna lazy me again, aren't you? Yep. There we go. Preempted you. If only I could hit that. In some ways, I think the analog stick actually makes this a lot harder. As much as I like having the analog stick, yeah. But for a hard day's work in the mines, I'm going to... Well, first I'm going to eat these just to get the stack out of my inventory. But then the next one is going to be the hamburger. It's been a long time. Well, it should be the beef burger. I'm assuming it's made of cow and not pig. And yes, I know the last time I said that, a load of people said, well, actually, it's because the hamburger was invented in Hamburg. I don't know if I believe that. But even if it were true, and I'm not saying that I believe it is, but even if it were, I am still going to say that I like differentiating between the two based on what they're actually made of. Oh, well done. That worked out. Ah! Almost killing me. Very nice. There we go. I do need to get a fishing rod though. So badly. I'm particularly happy to have the means to... one more... Oh, that was good. I'm particularly happy to have the means to just make money down here. I don't really need to go farming. You could make money purely from adventure, I guess, in this game. I'm not sure I'm particularly efficient, however. Ouch. I thought I might be able to take you out before you managed to do that, but no. And again, and then run. I was a little bit too greedy. I took unnecessary amounts of damage. There we are. And one thing I will say is better with the analog stick is being able to move once I'm already winding up for an attack. Right. Okay. No exhaustion for me today. Om nom nom. That is scarcely better than if it were a green herb. How? How is an entire... Oh, no. How is an entire beef burger no better than a green herb? I don't even. Try and take you out if I can. Nope. And all that we need to do now is take you down as well. Right, that's right. Block him in. Thank you for the bomb. Alright then. Maybe, you know what, if I gave the bombs to the agent. No. Oh no! Stupid consideration of the secret agent. I'm trying to find a way to make you do stuff and I exhausted myself like an idiot. One of these days, I'm not going to do that. I'm really not. I promise. It will eventually. I can't believe it. I literally just said it. You couldn't make up this kind of turpitude. Well. Not mine. I just get too overcome by my greed for all of the wonderful technical components. And then I exhaust myself trying to kill little marionettes. Oh, well. Not that it really hurts. I mean, let's be honest, being exhausted in a day means nothing. As we've noticed, it's not like I don't get any kind of... it's not like I have any sort of limitations due to my exhaustion. Which is odd. I'll be honest, I find that particularly strange. But oh well. I am going to need to go out and gather up some more night flowers though. Come to think of it. Oh, there's a little hedgehog area down here, I believe. Is there anything? Ooh. Can I climb in there? I bet that is something interesting. That may even be upgraded axe territory there. Alright, well, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay, maybe not. There we go. 2. How much money have we got? 730. It's not too bad. We've also got 2 lithiums, which is fantastic, and a silicon. That is genuinely very, very good. There we are. Let's go for you. Ouch. Please come hither. There we are. Right, let's actually head back. I fancy trying to make some batteries for my automaton. I think that would actually be a pretty good idea. I'm not sure what level your energy has reduced to, but I definitely would like to sort that out. Hello. I like what I do for a living. It's just that I wish I wasn't so tired from my kids when getting back home. I'm sorry, mate. Right. Item storage. I would like copper. I don't need fat. Actually, I can sell that. No, keep going in the item storage. I will take the quartz. And yeah, we'll grab all of this. I really do appreciate the fact that it is reasonably easy for us to gather this material. Alright, there we go. I would like... No, I can't put the bomb in there. What I would like to do is drop the fat off. There we are. Right, let's see about making you some more batteries then. And there we are. So a battery and then a power cell. We don't have the sulfur for that, but we can at the very least make a battery, so sure. There we go. Then we could just straight up make you a water mod. Do I need anything funky for that beyond it? 1 silver. But interestingly, it doesn't seem we need to build up to it. Gold there. I haven't even seen gold. You know what though? I'm going to save up for the water mod too. It shouldn't be too hard for us to get that stuff. The other thing as well. Oh, of course. Yes. I just realized. This moment realized. Now I don't. Now I feel like a bit of a derp that it took me this long to figure that out. But now that we have all of this set up, we don't need to worry about how much time it takes to water our crops. So, because we have an awesome automaton helping us with that, let's get this sorted. There we go. Ooh, I wonder, is my automaton going to go away at nightfall? That's going to be an interesting one. There we go. If so, then I can just do the watering this once. Yeah. I'll just get a little gap down here. That's fantastic. Thinking about it, I hadn't properly factored that in. We no longer need to worry about how far away the crops are. And this little area right here is fantastically well set up for it. It's all clear already. Let's go ahead and gobble down some of this. There we are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, will the automaton pop over, or is the automaton gonna be heading to sleep? No. We can't say for certain that it's not going to soon, but we'll see. I think getting you a modified watering system. Oh, it does look like it is heading back. Yeah, okay. Now that's fine. For this once, that's fine. Given how much time the automaton spends just idling, I don't think that's going to be an issue for us. Not at all. Do I have the battery on me? Good. Let's make sure that we can top up the automaton. You hang tight there. It looks like you might be. Oh, maybe there is a limit to how much you can water. That actually could be the thing with the water mod. Maybe it only has a limited number of systems. A limited capacity in its system. Which would be interesting. We can also move whilst we're watering, which is a little bit of a pot because you could easily overshoot when you were trying to water by not stopping in time. There we go. Let's get all of this done. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. Haha. Hi, Aavak. Everything okay? Yeah, it is. I just wanted to say hi. Alright, then. Time for you to go back, my lovelies. I'm not sure if I could just leave him out or not, but I'd rather not find out the hard way that that is a terrible idea. So, ding-a-ling-a-ling. There we are. And let's go and see. Has the Automaton head back into the workshop? It has. Fantastic. Tomorrow I definitely want you to do a little bit more watering, but let's have a look. Greetings, Master. Task scheduled for tomorrow. Crop watering. Battery level, 40%. That is fine. No, that's fine. I would like to give this to you. There we are. Battery level is now at 70%. So that takes us up a good chunk. Okay. So the power cell is 60% and the regular battery is 30%. Okay. Well, I mean, is it really that worth it? No, I would say. Considering how easy it is to get silicon and lithium, I would say just using batteries. But maybe the improved mods are going to have an effect on that. Maybe we are not going to want more mods. We're not going to want to just use batteries once we've installed additional mods. But I need more flowers, so let's allow 2 hours to pass. And again, there we are. Now we can head out, grab some items. There we go. Last one. There are 3 that I am aware of. One directly to the south of the main area. There we go. And I've not seen anything on that board yet, which is curious, really. We've also got one then down to right next to where Lee and Tilda live. This flower does not give me good memories. I still haven't managed to work out how we can progress that story. I'm not even sure we want to progress it. It might progress towards a rather grim outcome. Let's see. There should also be one just up here, I believe. And if there is, that would be great. There's another one then, much further up by the waterfall. There we go. You know, one of these days we're going to walk past this and there's going to be a light on inside. And who was that strange individual who wandered around at night? That much I'm very curious about. Ooh, you know what? I've not considered it, but perhaps there will be more things happening down in the Automaton area, the workshop area. Huh. That'll be very curious. I would love it if there was something I could do with this place. I'm sure there will be eventually. Wait, has that chair always been there? Maybe. Okay, well, we're going to leave it for now. There's not a lot we can do about it. Sure, we're going to wander all the way up. We're going to grab the last item, the last night flower that we can. I wonder, though. Have I been up to the mountain at night before? Might be worth it. Might be worth me investigating. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. You never know who might be up there. And this is something I need to do. I need to explore the different locations at different times of the day. And indeed, at different times of the night. In order to be certain that there aren't events that I'm missing out on. It does seem that this game is very married to the idea of being in the right place at the right time. Not that other games aren't, you understand. It's pretty much par for the course with these sorts of games. I mean, heaven knows the amount of places you just randomly stumble on in Stardew that 98% of the time there's nothing interesting happening. But that one time when it's raining in the middle of summer and the frogs are singing. Then if you go there, then awesome stuff. But every other time, wasting your very, very precious minutes. Because unlike with Gleaner, Stardew doesn't pause when you're inside a building. There we go, let's head out. And by the way, I don't actually think there's any way where you have to specifically be there when the frogs are singing. I think that they just sing when it's raining. But I would like it if it had something like that. I know that Room Factory has a couple of things. A couple of areas like that where if there's a certain day of the week, then you'll hear a certain thing and so on and so forth. And that means that you can go to a certain place and there'll be a cutscene or someone there that isn't usually there. Right, well, other than that then, I guess it's time for us to turn in. Well, it's a bit of a basic day, honestly. Let's just double check again. I believe tomorrow is going to be a sunny spring day. Yeah. Okay, well that means tomorrow we're going to be getting our new hammer and possibly finding out some amazing stuff. Let's go ahead and rest and save. There we are. Oh, I feel exhausted. I shouldn't exert myself. Why? There doesn't seem to be any real penalty. Genuinely, there doesn't seem to be any real penalty. But that's going to be it for this episode. In the next, we're going to find out if that hammer can send us to wondrous new vistas. Or, well, yeah, vistas is the right word, even if it is in the cave. I know that there's at least one place where I'm going to be using that hammer to gain access. I think. We'll have to see. But I do hope you've enjoyed this episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.